showing up, not to mention filled up. He said, because they are empty and broken from life. I was like, wow, Lord. And then he started to deal with me about my life. And I started to think about times when I was broken and I was empty and seeking to be filled from anything or anyone or anybody because I was empty and I didn't know I was empty. And I didn't know to go to the Father. I didn't know how to go to the Father. I knew the word, but I didn't know how to fill myself with the word. And when I attempted to fill the word, I realized my cup was broken. And so all it did was seep out. So many of you are dealing with fractured and broken cups and trying to be filled again. But God says, come unto me, all those who are laden with burdens and pressures, wounds, trauma, stress, work stress. And he said, I will fill you. I'm going to follow up with that word next week because there's many right now are dealing with trauma, hurt, and deep hurt. And God starts to deal with my deep hurt, my trauma. And when he dealt with my trauma, he said, I'm going to deal with your trauma. I'm going to deal with your hurt. I'm going to deal with your weights so that you may be able to deal with the people's weights and their traumas. And sometimes we don't realize that we're walking with trauma and then we traumatize others. God says, I want to fill you up. But first of all, I need to empty you of your hurt, your disappointment, your fears, your depression. And I want to restore you. God is this is a season when God is stripping away the layers. God has taken me and said, you know what? I'm putting you back on a potter's wheel because there's things in you that I need to resolve in you so that I can use you effectively. And many of us cannot be used effectively because we have not resolved those traumas, those hurts, and that deep depression that you're struggling with, that deep depression that you're struggling with. And you're not telling anybody about it because you can't trust your secrets to everybody. You can't trust your secrets to everybody. And God says the church has taught you to mask your pain and wear a mask on your face. This is a season, God said, I'm taking away your mask and I'm stripping away those things that is in your cup that's keeping you from being filled with me. But I want to fill you with my glory, my grace, my favor. I want to fill you. But before I can, I have to take away those things that's keeping you from my presence.